that this was the gag of the whole entire series. So crazy.
There goes a sight from my soul.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over Drag Race Holland Season 2 and all the riggory, girl.
It was rigged.
Rigor Morris, girl. It was Rigor Morris, girl.
Who's Morris?
So we're going to go over the tops and the bottoms of each episode, and we're going to find out where the riggory really started. So let's dive in. It is the season premiere, episode 1, Who's That Queen? And the dolls have to put on a talent show. So Kita Minaj ends up winning the challenge, while Juicy Couture, Reggie B, and Ivy Monroe are all in the bottom. Ivy is saved, while Reggie B and Juicy Couture lip sync. Juicy Couture goes home, which makes sense because they always send the YouTube queen home either first or second.
What do you think about your outfit?
I like my outfits.
Really?
Yeah.
On to episode 2, which is, ooh, I've got sunburned. And the Maxi challenge of this week was a design challenge, and the Countess won this challenge this week. The bottom queens were Reggie B, Ivy Monroe, and Tabitha. Tabitha ends up being saved, and Ivy Monroe and Reggie lip sync, and Reggie B ends up going home. They were both great in the lip sync, but Ivy Monroe was a little better. So I kind of get that. No riggory yet. Now we're on to episode 3, the Snatch Game. And we have double winners this week. We have Vivaldi and Kita Minaj.
Queen is queen! Yeah!
The bottom 3 queens are Tabitha, Love My Cece, and Ivy Monroe. Tabitha is saved, so Love My Cece and Ivy Monroe lip sync, where Love My Cece goes home. Love you, girl. So now we're on to episode 4, which is the Cinderella musical. And this is where the riggory starts. My Little Pony ends up being the winner of this week, which is well-deserved, but the bottom is where the riggory is just on full blast. So Ivy Monroe and the Countess end up lip-syncing. Vanessa was saved. She was in the bottom as well, but she was saved. And the Countess ends up winning the lip sync when Ivy Monroe slayed her the house down boots. Slayed her. The Countess was barely moving. It was so upsetting, and then Fred's reasoning behind this was that the runway was so beautiful and blah, 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 blah. Bullshit. That was just production in full effect. And this is where the riggory started. And this is where the whole thing began, bitch, because this is the most rigged season of Drag Race.
This is insane. It's insanity.
On to episode 5, which is the Makeover Challenge, Family Resemblance. Vanessa Van Cartier wins this week, and the bottom queens are Tabitha, My Little Pony, and the Countess. And it ends up being a 3-way lip sync. My Little Pony ends up dragging the dolls in the lip sync. Tabitha kept up a little bit, but the Countess ends up sashaying away, which makes sense. Moving on. Now we're on to episode 6, Spill the Coffee. And it's an acting challenge, and Kita Minaj ends up winning this one, making it her 3rd win. And this is where the riggory comes back. So Vivaldi, Vanessa, and Tabitha are all on the bottom. And we end up finding out that Vivaldi has had a phone the whole competition, that she's been cheating, she's not going with the rules of the game, and Vanessa airs it out. And you see this side of Vanessa that we have not seen before, by the way, and I was like, wow, okay, girl. It's a lot of emotions for having a phone, but I do agree in a sense that these are the rules. Vivaldi should have went home this episode. Just so it's fair, I love Vivaldi. I think she's an amazing drag artist. I think her artsy viewpoint on drag is amazing and everybody should see it. But the rules are the rules, and I think this episode she should have went home. So the judges once again save Vanessa, and Vivaldi and Tabitha have to lip sync, where Tabitha ends up going home. Now we're on to episode 7, Who Done It? And it is the semi-finals. We have the top 4, and My Little Pony ends up winning the Maxi challenge this week, which was an acting challenge. And that means that the 3 remaining girls are in the bottom, which is Vivaldi, Vanessa Van Cartier, and Kita Minaj. So for some reason, they saved Vanessa Van Cartier, so Kita Minaj and Vivaldi had to lip sync. Kita Minaj is the front runner of this whole season. She has never been in the bottom. She has 3 wins. I just do not understand why they chose Vivaldi over Kita Minaj. I mean, this was the gag of the whole entire series. So crazy. Anyways, guys, Kita Minaj ends up going home. So the top 3 end up being Vanessa Van Cartier, My Little Pony, and Vivaldi. I won't go too much into the finale. We know who the top 3 are. I don't want to give out any spoilers. Our queen, our well-deserved Kita Minaj, did not get crowned this season. Let me know what you guys think about all the riggery that happened in season 2 of Drag Race Holland. Like the video, share the video, subscribe, ring the little bell button if you want to see all the new content I have coming out. I have plenty coming out. Thank you guys so much for watching.